Well, I want to say thank you to Nick, and thank you to Sean and to Jeff for hosting and inviting me. I'm going to read from the beginning of a short story called Bigger Than Life. The sycamore leaves outside his bedroom window were huge, bigger than Jack's and my hands put together. The afternoon light came in low and green off their veins and hollow places. But the light changed as it traveled across the room. It had to have changed, because when the light hit the pill bottles lined up on Ben's desk, they burned a deep, smoldering orange. His pills are all there, Jack said. Antidepressants, antipsychotics, Antabuse, and in the order Ben took them. The room was hot, the late May hot of San Francisco, and smelled of clothes worn too many times without washing. Jack picked up a book from the stack against the wall and flipped through the pages. He checked the clothes in the closet, wrinkled pants and shirts, a couple of thrift shop tweed jackets, both patched at the elbows. Ben's tennis shoes sat near the back. They were bigger than Jack's and run down at the heels. Jack nudged one with his foot. "Everything's here," he said. "Just his wallet and backpack are missing." Jack searched the loose papers on his brother's desk for a note. He didn't find one. That I'm sure of. That I know. Driving home on the Bay Bridge, Jack can't stop moving. He tightens his fingers around the steering wheel until the knuckles turn to sharp points. Squints out the side window, stares straight ahead. It's Sunday, so there's no traffic, but Jack speeds up and slows down, switching from lane to lane, as if there were. I look out the opposite window. Beyond the railing of the bridge, a haze hangs over the bay, turning the water a deep, impenetrable green. "What, Jack?" I say. "Tell me." I have to ask him again. Jack's not a talker. "Ben jumped off the Golden Gate Bridge," he says, eyes still focused forward. "No one was there to see it, that's all." "I don't understand. Did someone report something?" "It's been 2 days since Ben didn't come home." His body was swept out to sea. And his wallet and backpack? That too. I lean my head back against the seat, watching the steel beams of the bridge silently float overhead. I'm sure Ben is alive. He has to be. I can't picture him sailing over the edge of the bridge, driving through the sun-reddened water like a stone. Isn't it better to see him walking up the stairs and through his front door, slowly but still here? Ben is Jack's baby brother, his only sibling, and someone he didn't tell me about right away. Ben moved to San Francisco in 1988, 9 years ago, from New Jersey, where their parents still live. He wanted to live closer to Jack, but the two of them don't really spend much time together. "Hey," I say, touching the bunched sleeve of Jack's shirt. His skin feels warm through the thin cotton. It's only been a couple of days, way too early to be deciding what happened. I don't want to think a crisis has begun. I want to go home, back to the house Jack and I bought 6 months ago, high above Oakland's Lake Merritt. I want to settle in our new couch with Jack, watch the string of lights circling the lake come on, sparkling. We're both in our late 40s, glad to be starting this new life together. Tom said Ben seemed fine when he left Friday morning, I say. Better than he'd been in a long time. He said they sat and chatted over coffee in the kitchen, remember? Tom is Ben's roommate, and now only sometime lover. Jack shakes his head. He glances at me, then away. Tom sees what he wants to see. When Ben was drinking, Tom thought it was terrific. Round-the-clock party. Didn't you say there was that other time? Ben came back. That other time was only one night, Lucy. He took his meds with him. Jack glances over his shoulder as if he could see the Golden Gate Bridge, even though we're driving through the Yerba Buena tunnel now. Dull, yellow lights streaming by in a way that makes 4 o'clock in the afternoon seem like midnight. Look, why don't we give it a couple more days, I say. Then we'll... What? What will we do? Search, of course. But what that means, I have no idea. I'm sure Ben will turn up, I say. We pass the green light that says we're entering Oakland. We glide down the long slope of the bridge, enter the maze of highways going in every direction, north, south, east, and west eventually. Jack? You're right. We should wait. Let's wait. This time when Jack turns to me, his face looks calm. Then I see a tiny twitch at the corner of his right eye, something I hadn't noticed before. He presses his lips together as if he has more to say, but nothing comes. I'll stop there. Thank you very much.